All right, welcome to my very first video on WeVideo. I've been watching little tutorials this afternoon to learn how to do this because I think it will be a helpful tool as we're navigating this year on Canvas and with some of you working at home. So I just wanted to introduce you to my Canvas site. I know it's new to some of you to be using Canvas. If you go to the home page, it will look something like this. If you're in 8th grade, it will say 8th grade integrated science instead of 7th, but other than that, it's pretty much the same. You can see there are buttons down here to help you navigate to my disclosure, the modules, a little bit about me, and some helpful resources. I've also included my email so you can contact me. And the easiest way to email me is just to go to the portal, MyWeber, and click on the teacher email there. That way you don't forget to type the 2 after my name and it really comes to me. So I also want to show you over here on the side, home. This is the home page right here. There's a little link that you can click on to go to announcements. I've just posted one announcement this year. So if you've read that, great. If not, you can go and read that now. And there's also a link here for modules. This is where I will be putting all of the learning material for you to look at. Please notice that you can also get to this module page from the home page. So you can either click on the link on the side or click on this cute little green flask on a Bunsen burner. So far, we just have these 3 things listed. I want to point out to you the format of how I'm going to be doing this. First, I just have the date that we did that particular activity or assignment in class, and then the name of it. Down here, you can see that there's a due date. So the disclosure statement is due tomorrow at midnight, and how many points it's worth. Sometimes there will say 0 points. It's something that you need to do, but it's not really a graded assignment. And notice here that it has the 26th, which was Wednesday, and the 28th, which is Friday. So you might be thinking we didn't do anything on Thursday. What happened really is today in class, we played a little get to know you game, which was fun. But if you weren't in class, there's nothing that you need to do to make up. So there isn't a post for this day. Another time you might see that where not every date shows up is if we have an assignment that we're really going to be working on for 2 or 3 days. I'll just post it one day and then it will look like we didn't do anything, but we'll just be working on it for several days in a row. When you click on this first one, hopefully most of you have already done this, it brings up this page. I will make all of the links that you need to click on in blue font, so they should stand out. In this case, it has a link to go to the disclosure statement. You can click on that and it will open up this Google Doc that has the disclosure statement. You can read through that with your parents. When you get through, down at the bottom, there is a link down here that says click here to digitally sign this disclosure statement. So again, you can click on that link and it will open up a Google form for you to fill out that just has your name and email address and a place for you to say that you'll agree to keep the rules. Your parents can sign and tell me anything else about you here at the bottom that they might want me to know. So going back here, if we go again to modules, that is the only one that is currently open. If you click on the ones that we'll be doing later on in the class, it will just say this assignment is locked until the day that it becomes available. And the reason I'm doing that is just to keep us all working at the same pace, both online and in class. So you might see some modules pop up that are there and ready for you, but they won't be open until we actually get to that content in class. Hopefully that helps answer a few of your questions of how you're going to navigate. The other thing I wanted to show you is that on this home page over on the right-hand side, there's a to-do list. This is great because it just kind of shows you what you need to do to keep up with the class. So notice here, this is the announcement that I posted yesterday. Once you've read that, you can just click on this X and it will take it off of your to-do list. Same thing with the science disclosure. So after you turned it in, since you're not submitting it directly on Canvas, we're using that Google form to get that off of your to-do list. Just click on the X. You know you've already taken care of that. So that's a good way for you to keep track of what you still need to do and what you have already done. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that helps.